Carla Tatuinda Fujaklum, that was Tammy Buick, Ditchas Ligan Shami. Leader, yesterday, Ministers Martin O'Willier and Chris Hazard, the Finance Minister and Infrastructure Minister from the North, travelled to the Oireachtas to address the Jobs Committee. I would call, Leader, through you, that we have Minister Ross into the Chamber to address us on the issue of cross-border infrastructure, particularly transportation infrastructure. I think if anyone needs a lesson in how to commit to being a responsible leader on this issue, they should listen to Chris Hazard's contribution at the committee yesterday. Obviously, there is a growing consensus around the need to connect both main cities on the island and the economic benefits, as well as social and cohesive benefits that would bring to the country as a whole. But also there is, in all of these discussions, the need to consider areas that are, in this instance, under-provided for in terms of transport infrastructure. So I think it was unfortunate, actually, that thus far Minister Ross has actually been unable to meet his counterpart in the North for whatever reason. But I do think in the absence of that, what we should have is the Minister in front of us here for a specific discussion, because you'll know in the past that myself and my colleague, Senator Padraig McLaughlin, have raised the issue of connectivity to the North West, the support for the City of Derry Airport. There is growing consensus now with the passing of motions in Dublin City and Belfast City Councils around identifying funding from Europe around the adoption of a high-speed rail link connecting both cities. Myself and Deputy Adams met with a campaign group from Newry yesterday who are concerned about the provision of rail services and the frequency in particular of rail services through Newry connecting Dublin and Belfast. And you'll know too, Leader, that as part of the Fresh Start Agreement agreed 18 months ago, that the Irish Government committed themselves to looking at this issue. So I think within that context now is a very apt, a very opportune, and I think in light of the Brexit vote, a very critical time for the Minister to come in and discuss how this can be advantageous to our people as a whole.